What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing? I know I look crazy. Sitting here washing dishes, cooking me a little breakfast sandwich. Yeah, y'all got excuse. I know I should have cleaned up a little bit, but right now. Trying to figure out if I want to do me a little sports videos or do I want to do my cooking. Because I can cook a little bit, but nothing spectacular. I ain't gonna say I'm the best, but I do my thing, you know what I'm saying? I try to make it work. Single old man, as the kids say now, 45. Trying to get to the big 50, you hear me? But yeah. Hit y'all with a couple of little recipes here and there. No. I'm new to this, so y'all gonna have to excuse me. My first video's not gonna be edited. I don't even know how to edit. I really don't know nothing about YouTube, but I see everybody doing it, so I say I might as well give me a little try. I'm sitting here at home doing nothing. I got a son that's successfully doing it out of 3. Well, out of 4, but what I mean. But out the 4, he's the only one. So 3 of them not doing it. And he gobbling around with it. He trying to show me a little something. He teaching me the ropes. So once he finally gets here and show me what's what, the quality of the video should start getting better. So for right now, I'm just pushing record on the phone. Like somebody said, best way to start is just start. So we're gonna see how this works. But right now, I'm making me a breakfast sandwich, which I use ground beef. I know most people would think the traditional way is to pork sausage, which it is. But for me, I'm going with the hamburger. Like I say, which is the ground beef. Gave it a little seasoning. Now I like my food well done. Mostly anything I do is well done. So you're not gonna see too many medium rares or any kind of meals I cook or prepare for my tasting. Like I say, I can cook to somebody else's liking, but mostly it's, for me, whatever I'm cooking, it's gonna be well done. And as y'all see, I'm one of those people that cleans as he's cooking. That's how I was taught. And the way I learned how to cook, I would say, is from watching a lot of different people. Like I even like watching cooking shows. I like to incorporate what they say, do, or use. So it's like a mixture of a lot of people. I can't say I actually got taught how to cook from no one particular person. I watch a lot of people cook. And I love white bread, but I don't keep my bread out like everybody else, the traditional people. I keep my bread in the freezer. Because for some reason, I don't like soft bread. So right now my bread's frozen. That's why I keep my toaster oven close to me. And it also makes your bread last forever if you want it. See, because I'm so used to being in the household when I was younger. Sometimes the bread might get molded or get old. But that's just because moms used to get more than one loaf, which you should. Like me, when I go shopping, I usually shop once a month. I try to anyway. But sometimes I might have to go back here and there for different items. I thought I had another spatula, y'all, so it doesn't look like it. I can't find it. Didn't really take no effort to try to find it, but just gonna wash off the one I just had. And right now we're just adding margarine to the pan. I'm gonna get ready to get into my eggs. Same skillet I just cooked my breakfast meat in. I like to let it get all the way around. I'm not cooking on your traditional fire. I'm cooking on the electric stove. So anybody that knows, if you're a cooker, you know the difference between electric stove and actually cooking on that fire. That fire is a lot better because you can control that temperature better. But like I say, if you're a cooker, it really don't matter. You know, I don't really get into the technical sides, and right now I don't have my instruments to test my levels of heat, my thermometers, and right now we're just gonna do 3 eggs, cracking them on the side of the sink. I got a garbage disposal if y'all wonder why I'm tossing them in inside the sink like that. But yeah, I don't do too much seasoning on my eggs besides the butter because there's already enough salt, as y'all can see. I get enough salt intake from my meats. But yeah, y'all notice I tossed them in and I let them cook. The trick is to them, letting them cook. If you want them to stay together, most people like to start messing with it, flip it, and do all the other stuff. But that ain't doing nothing but breaking up the egg. And like I said, I know because I got an old skillet. And I'm breaking up my egg on purpose though. Because even though I like to start it off like I'm finna cook your traditional flat, once it starts getting harder, I break the yolk up. So now let me show you what it looks like in the pot. I actually broke the yolk up. So yeah, let it cook for a little minute, and that way, see now the bottom's hard, so it's not really sticking to my pot. So now I can slide it. We can do our traditional slide, but as you notice, it's cooking in a circle. So this is how you would do it if you was trying to cook, like, I guess your omelet or, you know, that style of egg. But I'm really still going to scramble it, but I'm not going to scramble it, if that makes sense. I'm going to show y'all. I can't really explain it because I don't know my real technical terms right now. So, but yeah, I did that to keep it loose. Take it over on the sink side. Give it a little circle. Didn't toss it up. Could have tossed it up. So that's what we call a slide toss. Still successfully flipped it, but you know, I could have went all up and, you know, to make it look good for the camera, like most people do. But like I said, once you get that one side hard enough, once you get it on the edge of that pan, the weight of the cook side gonna flip the egg for you anyway. Like you said, as long as you got your pan greased, you're cooking in a non-stick. So, yeah, right now we're letting that egg cook. Most people have been and took it out because once you flip it, get the other side brown, it's pretty much ready. My other plate. See, I usually use my baking sheet. Oh, I got an old baking sheet. It's for my baking. But I had already cooked my bacon, so only thing I'm gonna do is slap it on the plate. And slap it in the microwave. And the bacon's already cooked, so one thing about putting bacon in the microwave, it'll cook real fast. So you gotta be careful. Now that I feel my egg, it's completely done the way I like it. I'm gonna cut off my skillet. Just put my bacon in the microwave. It looks like fresh bacon, doesn't it? So I take my little towel, squeeze one side. That's tapping the excess grease. I don't know if it works, but I do it. Look, and see how that egg just slides out? Okay, transfer it straight to my dishwater. Same spatula. Those toasts that I did the first time when I toasted it, I just toasted to really unthaw it. Like most people will take it out that first time taking it through the toaster cycle. But like I say, I really don't like soft bread, soft food, period. The texture messes with me. But this is how my breakfast sausage looks, y'all. I try to drain the excess grease, you know. So then, now that the toast it was already finished. Actually, like I said, the bread was ready to be plated, but I like I actually like the little brown on it. I like it to be, you know, to the point where it's a little hard. Toss my meat. Clean the excess grease off it. Toss that in the suds. I'm using my hands because, like I say, it's mine. I'm cooking for myself, so I'm not really worried about it. As y'all can see, I constantly wash my hands anyway because I'm I'm cleaning as I'm cooking in my dishwater. And now, take my top piece of bread. I don't know where I get that from, smashing my food and my sandwiches, but my finished product, y'all can see it. So yeah, that's my breakfast burger done, y'all. How I like to do it. Like I said, the only thing I did was basically 3 strips of bacon, your slab of hamburger meat, and your egg. Like I said, which is traditionally done with pork sausage. Well, that's how I used to do it. I used to eat pork sausage, but now I'm trying to stay away from too much excess grease. That's why, like I said, I don't salt my eggs and my food anymore. But for people that's cooking, that's not worried about the calories and then the blood pressure, it's always good to have a little salt season on your food. Salt always improves the taste. I'm not going to say it improves the health, but it definitely improves the taste. So, but what I do, since I know now, and I learned from a lot of old school cookers, I'm gonna get enough salt and grease to come off that bacon. So when you mix the two, by me doing a sandwich like I'm doing it, let's see, give y'all the first bite. Delicious. All right, y'all. YouTube, this is my first video. I guess, I don't know if this would be a tutorial or what you would call it, but basically it's just Smooth, which is my name, Big Sneezy, making him a breakfast sandwich. And it's not even early in the morning, y'all. I'm making my breakfast sandwich like late noon. It's probably like 11, 12, where I'm at. I'm not even sure. I didn't even look at the time. So, yeah, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Like I say, this is the first video. For more to come, I'm going to be covering sports. I'm going to be covering food and basically cars. I don't know what to call it, you know, what's going on. And of course, I'm going to start taking a little more care of the visual, if y'all know what I mean. But I just want to see how this was going to go over. All right, y'all, in a minute. YouTube, all my fans and subscribers. I don't have any yet, so in a minute. Peace.